Did we learn about our heritage in 7th grade? So, why don't you explain that?
Expand.
At the end. So right now, I want you to answer question number 1. Do you think history is important? Exactly. If you want. Oh, right now, you're not going to I'll go. That I will explain at the end of this.
All right, let's take about 30 more seconds to finish our do now. Love it. You guys have some awesome ideas down on that paper. I thank you for sharing. Okay, who would like to share by raising their hand their do now? Israel, I'll start with you.
I think that history is important because we wouldn't know our culture.
Because you wouldn't know your culture. Excellent. Thank you so much. Miguel, you have your hand up?
History is important because we learn about different cultures, how they conceive, and how they affected
How it affects the world today, how people came to be, everything. Thank you so much for that thorough explanation. And Helen?
You learn about how did your ancestors live before you were born?
How your ancestors lived before you were born. Beautiful. All of your ideas were well thought out, and I see students still writing, which means we have lots of great ideas. We're going to go ahead and begin the World Cafe process, but before we begin, I just want to remind you that your standards that you're covering today are all of the 7th grade standards. This is in place of maybe like a final that you might have. And your objective today, I really just want you to be open-minded and share your ideas with your classmates. Your ideas about 7th grade history so far and some things that you've learned. Most importantly, you need to use evidence when you are talking to your classmates. At your table, you are going to find a few things. The host or the hostess at your table has a menu. They're going to guide you through the conversation with the menu. You also have a comment card. Everybody please look at your comment card. Just like when you go to restaurants, you might give them some comments about how their service was. You too will have to do this at the very end of class. When are you going to be doing this? The very end. So when you are rotating through, you leave this there until your last stop. Got it?
Yes.
All right, so let's quickly review the steps for the World Cafe. You guys are all in small groups, about 4 of you at each table. Each group has a host or a hostess. You know your role. After about 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and call time. I'll give you 15 seconds to find a new table. What are you guys going to do after that?
Find a new table.
Perfect. The host and the hostess stay. You're going to quietly read over your notes. And after the question, so once you move to a new table, you're going to take a minute, read the notes, and that could be your starting to your discussion. Are we clear?
Yes.
Perfect. And you're going to continue your discussion until time is called. And at the end, we're going to go ahead and share one idea per table. And then we'll fill out our reflection cards, and then we'll clean up. Are there any questions? Facilitators, our host and hostess, I understand that your job's a little more challenging. I recommend you start off by introducing everyone at your table, and then start off with the question. And then just go around the table and make sure everybody can write an idea. Are we good? Whatever question you'd like. Also, just as a reminder, we have the World Cafe guidelines in color here. We looked at this yesterday. Be open-minded. Speak with your mind and your heart. Contribute your thinking. Facilitate yourself and others. All of you can help your host or hostess. Have fun, play, draw, doodle on this table with your ideas that you have. Listen together, link and connect ideas, and slow down. Make sure everybody has a chance to speak. Around the classroom, you have been exposed to so many words from the school year. You may use those. There are images over here for you to use too to try to trigger your prior knowledge. And there are your sentence starters that we've had all year long. To disagree, to agree, to acknowledge. Never say, oh, well, no, your idea is blah, blah, blah. You say, well, I disagree with it. Here's my opinion. Are we clear?
Yes.
Are there any questions? Yes.
So like you said, we have to introduce ourselves and all that.
Yeah, go
So
ahead and
we're-
introduce the people to start off with.
So we're like we don't know each other.
Yeah, perfect. Love it, Israel. Are we ready to begin? All right, you guys may start. Host and hostess, good luck. Everybody, I'll be coming around to see how we're doing.
And welcome to the Ancient World Disney Cafe.
Which question would you like to start with?
With the second
Go ahead and read the second question of the group.
if you could travel back in time and make some
So, hi everybody, welcome to the World Cafe. Why don't we go ahead and start with question number 2? Why don't you read question number 2 to the class?
Why would you like to travel back in time to a civilization we had?
So how about we go ahead and start off? Do you how have you been hired? Excellent. So what question would you like to start off? What civilization would you not want to visit? And
If you
why?
travel back in time to
Would
and study
if
which
you
one would you
could travel
want
back
to
in
visit
time
and
to
why?
would you want to visit? Do you want to why?
Perfect. Do you want to visit and write down ideas? Perfect. I love this way, the way this table's already writing down their ideas. So what question, Crystal, did you ask everybody? Number 7, which is? Okay, excellent. So why don't you guys start writing your ideas down? It'll take a minute, and then you share out. Got it? Perfect. Which question did we ask them again?
What civilization would they not want to visit?
Would they not want to visit? Excellent.
Am I supposed to do it too?
So which number are we looking at? Number 3. Do you have some ideas? Why don't you write it down? And it can be English or Spanish. Patricia, what question are we working on? Looks like everybody's almost done writing down their ideas. We're going to go ahead and ask somebody to share it. Start us off.
I would like to know
So he would want to visit the Incas because they're pretty advanced and they didn't believe in slavery. How about you, Patricia? Which civilization would you want to visit? Because, and talk to your group. Pretend I'm not here. It's your waitress. Perfect. She's talking about the bridges. You guys agree with her? She's talking about their pretty advanced civilization about France. Excellent. How about you, Emily? Go ahead. At this point, everyone should be discussing question number 1. Or, excuse me, your first question that the host put. So, who's going to go first? Angel, come on over here. Angel, you are asking.
But why would you want to do that? Like, why would you do that instead of being like prompts, doing prompts?
Yeah, why don't you start us off?
Usual probably understand you know what you're supposed to do. Then when you you're up there.
I would want to visit the era of the kind of feudalism could have been.
I would go back to the Islamic way. See how people died and things like this.
Did you guys all hear what he said, Leanna? Perfect. He said that he would not want to live in feudalism because it feels like it was harsh times and with hygiene, like it was kind of dirty and the environment was kind of gross. We had to throw things up. Perfect. So why don't we just go around in a circle and share ideas?
The city was dirty and they had like pets, they live with pets and so they found that I wouldn't be able to live in it.
Which question?
I put the civilization around my what I put was the bank.
I would want to go back to see the Aztecs because I wanted to see how my ancestors lived.
What are some ideas that you found to be interesting this school year in life?
What civilization would you not want to visit? No, I don't.
I like all the writing I'm seeing on the tables. Let's make sure that we're discussing them as well.
So what are some ideas that you found interesting to be this school year?
Yeah, you can write all the same tables today.
Yeah.
Visit. Did you read the question?
I think the Egyptians were the most advanced because they made bridges, and I also think the Romans were the civilizations.
Perfect. So why don't we share our ideas? What question are we going to do? Number 7, which is?
The Incas were
The most advanced religion was the Roman Empire because of the aqueducts and the least civilization was the only
Excellent. How about Maria?
Says if we could travel back in time to a civilization that we have studied ritual, which we want to visit.
what civilization did not want to visit?
You guys want the number 3? You guys want the number 3 or number 4?
Just the number 3. We're gonna do number 8, right?
Yeah.
Number 8?
So
It says,
at
how
your
does
table you have a few cookies. There are about 2 per student, and you each get a little coffee candy for your cafe. In about a minute, we're going to go ahead and rotate to our new groups. So please finish your last question and finish your last thoughts, please.
oh, so what is one idea that how does history relate to our world today? What connections can we make?
So what connections can we make to the world today based on what we've learned? I can give you guys a freebie. Let's think about like Aztecs and the Incas about how to use corn. Can you use corn today?
Yeah, and they made tamales.
Perfect. So maybe that's a connection you can make to our world today. Got it?
That's number 2.
That's what I'm saying. If you were good, it doesn't the Raiders were the mom thing.
And we get credit by
So mine. Correct. Lions and basketball. How's it going? All right, let's take about 15 seconds, then I'll call time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you for your attention, Cynthia. At this point, the host and the hostess will stay at the table. Everyone else, please put your markers back and find a new table to go to.
The host stays?
The host stays, correct. Find a new table. You have 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over here. We need students here. Maribel, thank you. Patricia, over here, please. Thank you. No, you do not have to be with your group. No, you do not have. That's the beauty of this. You want to get as many ideas as possible. So, let's explain this. How do we start the next round? You want to start it off by reading the ideas that students left behind for you to read. And you want to start with that. Do you agree with the comments at your table or not?
Do we still introduce ourselves?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's not
Did we read the ideas that are table already? All right, why don't we go ahead and start with that? Did we read the ideas that are table already? Yeah. What do you guys think about the ideas on the paper? Then which one did you like? Yes, I think you would like it because we did have history. You wouldn't know if you didn't have history. You wouldn't know about history. So you guys all kind of agree with that student comment? Yeah. So Miguel, you have a choice. You can start off by talking about them and ask them a question. What will you do
What's the civilization? What civilization would you guys want? There are any words already. Which one would you like?
So what do you think? How about the comments that they did you read them already? Did you like one in specific? You don't agree with any of
Just
the
put the arrow of the kind of thing.
Oh, the section. Which one do you like, Carmen?
No, I asked the one like you want. Put the arrow of the kind of thing. And black.
Good, excellent. Did you guys all hear that? That's a perfect comment. Thank you for sharing, Carmen.
Oh yeah, that one. Right, whatever you think.
Yes, sir. Or the black
The arrow of the kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's when you could, as Miguel has instructed you, there those the hot pink. So which question are we starting from? Which era would you not want to live in and why? So go ahead and drop down 20 ideas while you're snacking on your candy, okay? Still not perfect.